right now, so it's a little weird, but we'll go get that fuck fixed up. Oh. This thing's sitting real wonky right now. Doesn't want to turn. Alright, so now I haven't drove this thing in a while, for obvious reasons. There you go. For a little drive. Take this sucker into two-wheel drive. Welcome back to the Bannock Industries YouTube channel. Now today we're here, our 2000 Ford Ranger project. Now if you haven't seen this truck before, there's a few videos. We went ahead, it's got a Schmitty built 9,000 pound winch on it. It's got a light bar, custom made front bumper, fairlead synthetic rope for the winch. What else did we do? There's like 2-inch wheel spacers on this thing with the factory size tires. It's also got custom rear bumper that we had built, and not the least, it's got a 3-inch straight pipe, or 2.5-inch straight pipe, and then a 3-inch stack, rain cap, all the goodies there. Real nice unit. Pretty much a body is what it is. Looks immaculate. We did screw up the one fender at the back, but that was, I backed it into a garbage bin. But that is our Ranger. First, we'll just show you guys under the hood. So there is the factory 4-liter. Now, it runs pretty good. It's actually fairly healthy. So, now this truck, we'd bought it, we were going to build a mud truck rock crawler project. Now that still is the case. As you see it today, will be the last time it'll run, or more like a drive on the 4-liter other than just around the yard. One thing that happened to the 4-liter, if you didn't see our earlier videos, we had issues. It blew out some coolant, blew out the thermostat hosing. What had actually happened is the head gasket's gone on this thing. Of course, it still runs, whatnot. We tried to fix it a little bit, just using some stop leak. Didn't really work out, but I bought a head gasket, everything to do this engine. But we got plans, because I got a 429 big block Ford C6 trans. I got Super Duty axles for it, so I was like, well, I could fix it, run it on, you know, the 4-liter, which runs fairly good, but is a 4-liter, lacks horsepower, lacks torque, all that other shit that the 429 has. So I was like, you know what, let's start this build. So as you see it right now, get a good look at that, because it's going to change. Now, it's got independent front suspension. That's all coming out. These factory 31s, they're coming off. They are for sale if you want them. I'm in Alberta. Hit me up. They are for sale. What else? Yeah, we're getting the whole interior out of this thing. So coming soon. The dash is coming out, so if anyone needs a dash, let me know. Steering column, all that stuff's coming out. Door panels, they'll be coming off. Yes, we mounted our seats, but those will be coming out. Floor pans will be coming out. We're going to cut a lot of this cab apart. The bed, it's gonna get chopped, sectioned, because it's got a 31 on it. We're putting 40, hopefully about a 43 by a 15 wide, 20-inch rim. So the tire itself, what are these? They're 31. So at 10 inches, the tire should be about this tall. Hoping they're gonna be about that tall. So this is gonna be a big rig. Now, what else is there to tell you guys? I don't think there's much. Alright, so we went ahead, we got the truck actually inside the shop. Now we do have our film curtains up. Just trying to keep some of the stuff behind the curtains off camera. But what we got here, of course, this is our Ranger. The bed. Now, we got a bunch of junk inside the truck. Of course, tailgate actually works, surprisingly. But what we're going to go ahead and do now is we're going to clean all the garbage out. Because in this video, we're actually going to be taking the bed off the truck. And just giving us access to the frame, seeing how it looks. Now, I went ahead, because we're going to be doing a 43, or that's what we're going to base this truck off, is a 43-inch tall tire. Now, right now, from the center line of our axle up to the top of this fender well, or fender flare, I guess it would be, that would be where 43 inches would be. Now, of course, our tires are 31, so the truck's going to sit about 5-6 inches taller just off that alone. But what I want to do is, for this build, we want to keep kind of the body line of the truck, we want to keep it low. By doing that, it'll just give us a better center of gravity. Everything will be good. So we're going to try and base it. I'm going to get a bunch of measurements, see where we're at now, and then once we start fabricating and putting everything else into play, then we'll try our best anyways to keep it somewhat the same. So I'm going to go ahead, set you guys up on time lapse, get the bed cleaned out, and we'll try and get the bed off, and then yeah, we'll see where we're at then. Alright, so there we go. Now, what I just went ahead and did there is I cleaned out all the junk from the bed. By doing that, I then found our bolts. So there's 6 bolts that hold this bed down to the frame. Of course, there's either a nut or some kind of blind holes tie down. So if that's a nut, if it's like a riv nut, whatever it is, there's something on the frame there. So you just undo these 6 bolts, 4 at the back here, 2 up front, 1 by the stack. Now, if this was a normal truck, you could probably just lift the bed right off right at this point. Because we put this stack through, now, of course, it's sandwiched right here. So this plate actually comes through the bed, and then it was welded. And then, of course, our stack is just bolted to that. But on the bottom side, see if I can show you guys. There's our bung and whatnot. But I'm going to have to go ahead and cut this so I can actually remove that exhaust. Or remove the bed, because right now it's just part of our exhaust completely. Alright, there we have it. The bed's off this thing. These are those nuts that I was trying to tell you about. So they're just kind of like a C-clamp style. They slide over. They work good. Yeah. So there you can see, that's our old bumper. I don't know if we'll be using this, but we'll see what we can do with it. Of course, there's good material there. Like, honestly and truly, I think we're going to stop our frame right about here. Is kind of where we want to do this one. because we don't want much past the rear axle. Like, it's gonna be basically rear axle and then just the tires and all that jazz. So probably end up getting rid of the bumper, cutting it down. Still use some of it because it is cool. But thanks for tuning into this video. Now be sure to come back as we'll be continuing to strip down this, but that's enough for today. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe.